So today's life story commentary involves my redneck friend, gas mask bongs, and hunting rifles, all in one video. So much like the other 500 life stories on my channel, this story starts out pretty much like most of them. Around the high school days of xCodeh, chilling after school, smoking weed with some buddies. And on this day, we all went over to the redneck friend's house, which honestly, he had probably one of the best houses to chill at and smoke weed out of all my friends, because he had this sectioned off basement, this little square room in the corner of his basement that had all these tapestries up, all these trippy ass posters, and we'd all just smoke weed in there, and it was a really great time, except for when something happened, but we'll get to that later in the story. So we're all just chilling in a circle, that 70s show style, in his basement, hanging out, having a good time. There's me, my redneck friend, and probably 3 or 4 other friends. Pretty much like the standard squad. The people who I used to hang out with every single day back in high school. As my friends were talking, I remember I was rolling up a joint, because this was back when I was in a joint phase. Every time I wanted to smoke weed, and every time I had weed to smoke, I'd always want to roll joints. Every single time. If somebody, you know, in the far distance, other side of the room, was just like, man, I want to roll a joint, but I don't know how to roll. I swear I had spidey senses, alright? I had smoking senses. Immediately, across the room, I'd be like, hey, guess what, bro? I'm the guy. So as I'm rolling this joint, the redneck friend, I feel like I should say something else. I feel like that's offensive to some people. I'm not really trying to be offensive. It's just, like, he really just fits the stereotype of the word. So as I'm rolling up this joint, my redneck friend goes upstairs because he said he had to talk to his parents or something. So we're just hanging out in his basement. My friends are just laughing, having a good time. Some time goes by. Joint's fully rolled, I spark it, and as I spark it, I remember taking the first couple hits, feeling great, because we just got there after being at school for 7 hours, sitting in a chair, just thinking about how fun it was going to be to go out and have fun after school. My redneck friend comes back downstairs with a big-ass smile on his face, and he's like, hey guys, look at this. He's got a brand new .22 hunting rifle, because he's a huge fan of hunting. He's a big fan of being in the woods, camping, making fires in the woods, cooking bacon. That kind of person. You know, everybody in the room is like, oh shit, nice dude, that's dope. And I've never been a huge fan of guns. I don't know anything about guns. I think they're kind of cool, but I've never owned one. I don't know anything about, like, the specs, you know? List the specs of the gun. He was so fucking excited. I remember he had the biggest smile on his face. Just got this new box of ammo. He's got a cloth. He's just, like, you know, cleaning up the gun. And I'm passing the joint around, and probably 5 minutes goes on. He's just, you know, going on about what he's gonna do with this new gun. He's gonna go out hunting, go out to the tobacco fields, have a good time. And I'm passing the joint to my friends, and out of nowhere, without warning, this motherfucker just yells, alright, now watch how she shoots, and just starts firing rounds out of this hunting rifle. Bullets are ricocheting off the sides of the fucking walls. They're flying all over the place. My friends are ducking to cover. The moment that hunting rifle started to go off, bro, the moment I saw the look on his face, I knew he was about to do something fucking stupid. I was already out of there, bro. I was fucking out of there, man. Everybody came back to the room after it was over. We're like, what are you doing? What? Are you trying to fucking kill us, dude? Absolute jabroni move. Absolutely grade A jabroni move. So that just gives you, you know, a brief idea of the kind of stuff this guy used to do. Still a really chill cast. Not to make it seem like I fucking hate him or something. He is a really chill guy, but he just used to do some stupid shit. So some time passed. We're all really grateful that we weren't in the emergency room with a hunting rifle bullet in our eyeball. And it was getting kind of late at this point, and this is where this thing that used to happen, that used to make this house not so great to be in. I'll just enlighten you of what goes on. So most of the time when we were at this guy's house, his stepfather was not home. Now when he came home, if we were in the basement smoking weed, all right, if we were down there, he was not a happy camper. I'll just say it fucking loudly, alright? I'll just say it flat out. He was not a fan. So we're sitting down there baked at this point. We've been smoking all day. Absolutely baked. And we hear someone come down the stairs. We all just look at each other like, oh shit. The door to the room in the basement was just a sheet over just like a doorway. We just see this thing fly open like someone's parting the Red Sea, bro. Flew across the room at light speed, and this guy's face was red as a tomato and just fucking screams at the top of his lungs, get your fucking asses out of my fucking house! God fucking damn it! You goddamn potheads! Dude, he was so heated, dude. I thought he was gonna drop dead of a heart attack. He was so fucking mad. Every time, bro, every time that dude caught us in his fucking basement smoking weed, dude, it was like we were the Antichrist. Like we were the fucking worst human beings in the world. Like we killed puppies for fun. Like when this guy came home, it was literally like jump out of the window if you have to. Just get the fuck out of the house. So we get out as fast as humanly possible. We're all just chilling in his backyard. Really chilled out at this point. Because we're used to it. We just, laugh. We laugh it off, It's no big deal at this point. We're laughing it off. And I remember as we got outside, it was really cold outside. It was really, really cold. So everybody started to go home. But my redneck friend was like, hey, no. We got more people coming over to party. So everybody just get into the garage. This guy has this addition garage in his backyard where just a whole bunch of shit's in there, like lawnmower, just standard shed stuff. He opens the door up, and keep in mind there's 5 people there. He sets up this cardboard box milk crate contraption circle. The worst seating situation ever for smoking weed. But I mean, it was better than sitting out in the fucking cold. I gotta hand it to him. So we're all just sitting there having a good time, and then 4 or 5 other people show up. We pretty much all knew each other, so it was really, really chill. But one of the dudes that was there was somebody that was from my cooking class. We used to always leave cooking class to go smoke weed. So it was my homie from cooking class. I was like, what's up, dude? How's it going? And I was even more excited to see him because he had just started smoking weed a month ago. So it was really fun to smoke with him because he just get blasted. He would just get stony baloney 0 to 100 in 2 hits. So after a little bit of just hanging out, my redneck friend goes back into his house because he's got to eat dinner. And when he comes back, all right, he's got one of those smiles on his face again. No, it's not a new hunting rifle this time. Thank God. All right, it's fucking double the people in this garage. Double the chance you're gonna lose your eyes this time. What does he have this time? He's got a gas mask bong. And my eyes lit up because I had never hit a gas mask bong at this point, bro. I'd never hit one. I'd never even seen one. Everybody was like, oh, shit. So he packs himself a really fat bowl and just takes a milky hit. You see the smoke rise up in the gas mask. Everybody's like, oh, shit, that looks crazy. He takes it off. He coughs hysterically. Everybody's laughing. And, he's passing it around to everybody. Everybody's getting their gas mask bong. Everybody's getting destroyed high, bro. These things get you ridiculously stoned. And then it goes to my friend. My cooking class friend, the homie I used to skip class with all the time. And I could see he was a little bit nervous, but he was super excited. He was so fucking down to hit this gas mask. And I was just thinking to myself, damn, if I had just started smoking weed a month ago and someone gave me a gas mask bong with the weed we're smoking, we're smoking some fucking fire, I wouldn't even feel like I'm part of this earth anymore. I feel like I would just transform into a vat of jello. And I think my redneck friend knows this because he packed him even a fatter bowl than he gave himself. He's notorious for always giving himself the big captain bowl. When he's he's a little stingy when it comes to that. When it's his weed, he always packs himself a giant ass bowl and then packs us a small one. But times were tough back then. These were back in the high school days. This dude packs him a monster bowl, and this guy milks the shit out of it and clears the whole thing. The whole gas mask is filled up for double the length that everybody around us had it. And he takes it off and it just blows out this giant cloud and just coughs so hard. He is just dying coughing to the point where he actually falls to the ground. And everybody's freaking out thinking he passed out or something. He's coughing on the ground hysterically, and then he just stops. He's just silent. And everybody's like, yo, you okay, dude? Hello? Hello? They're kind of shaking him a little bit, and he's just blank staring straight at the ceiling, just lying on his back straight at the ceiling, not responding to anything we're saying, completely unresponsive. We're like, yo, you okay, dude? Yo, hello? And everybody started freaking out, oh shit, do we have to call an ambulance or something? And I swear, as soon as he heard ambulance, it was just it just started busting out laughing, just dying laughing, straight laughing like a hyena, bro. He was dead. He was absolutely dead laughing at anything we were saying for the next half an hour. Anything we said, he would just start laughing. The things he was saying didn't make sense whatsoever. He could make out a straight sentence for a good hour. He wasn't making any sense whatsoever. And honestly, it was pretty scary, man. Just to see someone who wasn't really a veteran smoker just take a big ass gas mask bong hit and just fall to the ground and look like he passed out for a second. There's fucking 10 people in this garage. We're all freaking out, thinking we're gonna have to call a goddamn ambulance or something. I mean, obviously nothing in the weed would cause anyone to need an ambulance, but we thought he passed out. Maybe he hit his head or something. I'll never forget that. As soon as he heard the word ambulance, he just started dying laughing. So yeah, that was the story. When I went over to my redneck friend's house, almost got my eyes shot out with a .22 hunting rifle, and watched my friend take a huge ass gas mask bong hit and pass out on the floor. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want to see me get a gas mask bong, because I've never tried it. You know, I didn't try it. I was too pussy at this. I didn't want, like, I wanted to, but after I saw him fall on the floor, I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. Like, fuck that shit. So leave a like on the video if you guys want to see me, you know, maybe get a gas mask and make a video, like a first time smoking a gas mask bong video. I feel like that would be a cool video. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Do me a huge favor. Go follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. I'm getting close to 100,000 followers, and I'd, you know, really like to hit that. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Have yourself a snazzy day. Stay high, stay lifted, and stay snazzy. Peace.